Fortune 500 companies are. You know, they're not taking to social media advertising. And they're sticking to the traditional methods, but yet social media is so targeted. You know, you could take your likes, or you could just get a list of emails and put it in, and Facebook would make lookalike audiences, and it's absolutely like Facebook and Instagram. I mean, Facebook and Instagram are the same thing. You use the same ads manager, but I mean, like Google and stuff like that. It's just so powerful. It's so targeted. You're spending so much. You're spending so little money on advertising on Facebook and Instagram. You know,
it's so targeted as well.
It's so targeted. Instead of going to the TV, you can go to the. Don't worry about that. With the TV, you know, it's about, with TV advertising, you got to sit there and you got to think, hang on a second, what is the demographics of this person? What TV shows do they watch? When do we want to be on? You know, do we want to be on in between? Let's say, you know, we're targeting old people and like older people, and they're watching. I don't know, what do they watch? Coronation Street and stuff like this. We want to be on in that time. We want to be on when they're watching this. But then another thing you have to think about is how many of them people are actually going to watch that live. Because if you get it recorded, people will just skip it. And that's the issue. I mean, on Facebook, brand awareness and everything else is so much more powerful because you just scroll through and it's just so much better. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Because the main problem about traditional marketing methods is it's not personalised. So, i.e., for example, let's take a billboard on the street or a poster at a bus stop. Not necessarily everyone that sees it is going to be interested.
But that's why
it's just random. Literally.
Offline, I sort of get that with the billboards and things like that because people see it, but they don't necessarily recognise it so they don't get pissed off with it. Like if you over advertise to a certain particular person, like demographic of people, they can see it too often and then they get pissed off. Whereas on like billboards and TFL and stuff like that, I think I'd like to debate you on that point because, if they will get too pissed off.
Well, it depends. It could work either way because if you're constantly showing your brand to a potential customer, eventually they might be like, okay, I've seen this brand enough. It's on the forefront of my mind. Let me just buy from them. Or it could.
But then what happens is people generally, because when you're talking sales, you get 12 contacts. If people see you 12 times and they don't act at all, they do not give a shit about your brand. They don't care. They will never buy from you. And the thing is, you get onto the point of where you because they're not interested and they're not wanting to buy right then. You then get the issue of you've pissed them off, and in your head because when you talk about branding, and that person identifies you as they pissed me off, they will never buy from you ever, and they will go to a competitor.
But that's why you have to target.
You drive them away.
No, but that's why you have to target your marketing campaigns towards people that you know are interested. That's why social media is good because on Facebook,
you can do that, but then you can get the people that just aren't ready to buy your product. So they sit there and they go, I know about your brand, I know what you do, you've targeted me so much. I know exactly what you do. I'm just not ready to buy from you.
I think that's the biggest.
So why are you trying to drive a sale from me? Whereas what you should be doing is you just let people like you, and then you just build the
foundation and groundwork, innit?
Yeah, the rapport. It's like if somebody comes to you and sits there and literally goes, "Here's my brand. Here's my brand. Here's my brand. Here's my brand."
Let's get away from me.
And you're going to turn around and go, "Fuck you, go away."
Well, I mean. That's why it comes down to using the right strategies. Obviously, you can't just keep spamming your ads of all, buy this, buy that, buy that. Obviously, you have to balance it out with some sales ads, some informative ads, some entertainment ads.
Yeah, but even if you did that, there's only so much you can do. Like, that. And I know that sounds crazy, even coming from a marketer, that sounds crazy. There is only so much you can do because your business only sells. You can only put what you're selling in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Before you start thinking you can't do it anymore. there's only so many ways you can sell. There's only so many ways you can put a brand in front of somebody.
I think the misconception as well, like I've heard somebody saying this, is that you always assume that your customer's ready to buy when you want to sell. So,
And they're not.
Yeah, and
Really
I think there's pros and cons to social media, but I think what the downside is that there's too much people doing too many things. So the customer is literally confused. They're seeing this, that. They don't even know what. Like sometimes I see stuff and I'm like, I don't even know how to make a decision. There's so much clutter. There's no gatekeeper. It's great. Everyone can wake up and do their own thing. I'm not saying that, but the customers are now confused. You know, you can have a decision between 3-4 companies, but not 10 or 20 or 50 in a day. Like, you're going to be like, I don't know how to make a decision. And I would say that's a downside of social media.
Yeah, the issue you also